Ooh. Wow. Once again, we hit double digits. This is not a largemouth bass. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. What is up, you guys? Today we're back with another video, and in today's video we're out here at this pond that I've only been at one time before, but we were able to land some bass last time I was here, so hopefully we can do that again today. To start off, we have this bluegill color googan spinnerbait, but yeah, I don't want to talk too much. Let's see if we can get onto a morning bite. All right, let's make a first cast. See if we can catch anything on our first cast. Oh, yes. First cast. First cast luck. That first cast luck. There we go. So guys, we got a small little largemouth bass. It's a nice little one. First one of the day on our very first cast. That could be a very good sign of the day. So we're gonna let this guy go out. But there's a lot of weeds, so we gotta throw him out a little bit. Thank you, buddy. It is about 5:40 a.m. We got out here pretty early, trying to get on that morning bite. The water is a lot lower than it was last time I was out here. I haven't been out here in probably over a month, but the water has definitely dropped significantly. We'll probably fish in the dock later. Oh, that's a pretty hard bite. They're right at the edge once again, but it's another little guy. No, it popped off. Dang it. That sucks, but at least he wasn't huge. Then I would have been freaking out. But at least we do know that they are biting. Hopefully, I don't want to be greedy. Hopefully we can get onto some bigger ones instead of like the little, oh, no. Dang, we had a bite. Alright guys, I think they're stacked around these like weeds and algae in the water. This pond is full of weeds, but that is where the bass like to hide, so, it does get annoying to fish in, but sometimes it does get worth it. Alright guys, we're going to catch one this cast. I can feel it. Sometimes you can just feel when you're going to catch a bass. Ooh, I told you. I don't know if he's huge or if he's just stuck in the weeds. And it probably doesn't help that I have a really light rod. Oh, please don't come off like the last guy. Gotta pull him up through these weeds though. That's the toughest challenge. Okay. Come on. No, he popped off. You can see him literally swimming at the top right there. Alright guys, we've lost 2 fish while trying to pull them through the top of those weeds, which is pretty annoying. But we gotta get right back out there. You gotta really bomb these casts to get past those weeds. Ooh, right next to the weeds. Please let me land them because I've lost too many. Hey, this one looks like a better one. This one looks like a better one. Please don't come off. We're surfing them on the top. Don't snap me off either. That'd be even worse. Okay. Oh, guys, look at this football. He's a pretty yellow fish. He looks like he got a tan on him. All right, look at that one. This is the biggest fish I've caught here. It's a nice chunk right here. I don't know if you could tell on camera, but he's got a belly on him. He's been caught before. But yeah, this is a nice football. Nice 1.5 pounder. Nothing like 5 pounds or anything too huge, but we'll definitely take these size fish any day of the week. Thank you so much for biting, buddy. Throw you out a little bit so you can get past these weeds. Thank you, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These fish love hanging near the weeds. These fish love hanging near the weeds. Don't come off, please. Nice. Whoa. This might be bigger than our last one. Oh, he popped off in my hand. That was kind of beautiful. That's a longer fish, not as fat. I would still say a pound and a pound and a half maybe. It does look like the same fish because that's how the other fish looked like he got caught. But this one's not as fat, so we're having a pretty good day so far. Thank you, buddy. Oh, I think it's a little one. Yeah, it's a little guy. But we'll take him. He's stuck on the top of the weeds like all the other ones get stuck. But no, buddy, get out of there. Find your way out. Find your way out. Oh man, he's really stuck in there, huh? Okay. We gotta ski him across. Alright, probably our smallest one of the day. I can't remember how big our first one was, but definitely smaller than our last two. There we go. Got him unhooked. Show off this monster. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but he has like little razor blade teeth. The other ones had that too. So I'm pretty sure that's a sign that they feed on bluegill. I could be wrong. Maybe it's crawfish. I can't remember. But thank you, buddy. Nice. That was a nice big monster. 15-pounder. It's always nice to catch your PB. So it was around 6:30 I think we got out here, and it's 6:13. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I meant 5:30 when we got out here. It's about 6:13. So just in about 45 minutes we gotten so many bites and we were able to land some nice fish. So yeah, oh my gosh, back to back, please, back to back, please. No, he's going straight in the weeds. He's a smart fish, but I think humans are usually smarter than largemouth bass, so let's get him in here. Let's see if we land our first back-to-back fish of August. That felt unfair, just kind of dragging him on top, but it's another small one. But that is our 5th one of the day. Definitely cannot complain about that. Don't know where the hook is, so please don't do anything crazy, fish. Save that grass out of his mouth for him. Here we go. A little bit bigger than the last one, I think. But thank you, buddy. Number 5. Now, I think it would be my first ever time catching a bass in 3 casts in a row. I could be wrong. Maybe like a year or two ago I have, but I know definitely not this year. Can we please, I don't want to get greedy. Can we get 3 in a row? That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh, please. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Okay. Please, it's another small one, but guys, you know what? They're getting smaller. I don't care. But even though he's little, I don't care. That's our 6th one of the day. I for sure never caught one on 4 casts in a row. Could we do 4 casts in a row? I don't know. But let's see if we can. Alright, 4th cast in a row. Do your magic. So we have 6 today. Let's see if we can get on our 7th one. Doesn't look like we're going to get 4 casts in a row. But 3 casts in a row is definitely still amazing. Yes. Ooh, is that a nice one? Here we go. Sorry guys, I don't really get the chance to fight him much because I got to ski him across the water. But that's number 7. Alright, this one's definitely an upgrade from the past 3. Not as big as number 2 or number 3, but definitely bigger than number 1, number 4, number 5, number 6. So, there we go. It's another fat guy. They must be feeding him pretty well. Whatever they're eating in here, probably bluegill, because this is what the spinnerbit's imitating. But thank you, buddy, for being number 7. What's funny is that bass came 4 minutes after my last one. And I was thinking that it's been a long time since I caught my last one. That's how spoiled I've gotten, that 4 minutes in between fish has become a long time. I definitely can't get used to that, because if you do, your expectations are going to be crushed in other trips and later on today. This is as good as a bite's going to get in the early morning. But I'm just praying that the bite doesn't fall off too hard. As soon as that sun comes up, I hope that we can still land some. It'd be pretty heartbreaking if as soon as that sun came up, we just stopped getting bites completely. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because we're at 7. We still need 3 more, but I would love to have one of my first double-digit days, and I think since like April. Alright guys, it's been 10 minutes since our last fish. I say we move on to that dock right there, try to fish. I don't know if it's going to be as good as this spot, but let's go try over there, because I don't know if when it gets busier later, if the dock's going to get full. I'm not sure if it gets too busy out here, but we got to at least make a couple casts from the dock. Oh, first one on the dock maybe? Is he on? Is he on? Is he on? Yeah, he is on. Oh, it's another little guy, but I'm not going to complain because he's going to pop off at it. Oh my, wait, what? Oh. Sorry, water got on my mouth. This is not a largemouth bass. This is a giant crappie. Cool, I was wondering why he was fighting weird. No, my crappie, my crappie, my crappie, no, no, no. Look at that. It's a nice crappie. It's a nice crappie right there, guys. My first crappie of the year. No, that's a lie. My first crappie here, though. Thank you, buddy. I did not think a crappie would be biting on the googan spinner. That was probably one of my biggest crappies, if not my biggest crappie ever. Can't believe we bit this. But it looks very nice on this dock because we get a fish parallel to the weeds in which we were catching them all in. And you know, we get a fish in nice open water and some weeds over there on that side. It looks perfect. Only bad part is there's not a lot of room, and yeah, when that sun comes up, I bet that it gets pretty hot on here. Ooh. Oh yes, please. Is that another crappie? It's fighting like a crappie, but it feels too big to be a crappie. I have no, it's not really fighting, it's just kind of sitting on my hook. What is that? Okay, I think it's a bass. I think I was just, nope, it's another crappie. It's another, oh, this crappie's even bigger. Whoa. Guys, look at this crappie. This one's even bigger than the last one. This one's huge. I mean, to like the crappie experts, it's probably not that big, but to me, this is pretty big. Guys, am I overreacting or is this a really big crappie? I don't know. Alright guys, I guess we're gonna have to make a crappie video out here. This is a nice slab right here. I think that's what the crappie people call them. Thank you, buddy. I was gonna say, he was not fighting like a bass, but I didn't want to get ahead of myself and call it another crappie. So we're at 7 bass, 2 crappie, almost at double digits, guys. Ooh, this one feels nice. This one does feel nice. I don't know if he's stuck in weeds, but it doesn't look too weedy over here. Please don't come off. We're on the other side, like I said. Oh, come on. Okay, it's full of weeds, actually. I just lied to myself. Okay, let's see if he's... Oh, we do have a fish. We flung him up. There we go. Got the spinnerbait out. This is like a medium-sized guy. More on the smaller side, but once again, we hit double digits. That's very exciting. My first double-digit day since, I think, April. I'm not too sure what else is out here besides, I'm guessing bluegill, because bluegill just somehow live in every pond in America. But I'm not seeing any signs of carp out here. And catfish, I would have no idea if there's any catfish in here because I haven't fished with worms or anything like that. But I definitely would like to come back out here one day, maybe throw out a worm and just see what lurks out here. I'm not sure how big they get either. It doesn't seem like a stunted pond because that my second and third one seem like pretty nice ones. But I'm really wondering if there's any like 10 pounders in here, which I don't think there would be because it's like a relatively small pond. But yeah, I think there definitely could be a 5-pounder or something in here. Maybe something that could break my PB. My PB right now came from a pond in Strathmore at I think 6.34 pounds or 6.32, somewhere around there. I know it was 6.3 something, but I was so hyped to catch that one. Caught it this year. Alright guys, that is going to end today's video. We ended up with 8 bass and 2 crappie. So I did say that I wanted a double-digit day earlier, and we did end up getting it with a little bit of a special fish, you know. But that is going to end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.